She seemed like the perfect wife and mother, but something changed.
Their case gripped the nation.
This bizarre crime story reads like the script of a movie.
She became a monster.
This could be the death penalty.
There was a number of issues that just didn't look right.
All we want is to know where those kids are.
Every aspect of this case is so baffling.
Just makes you wonder what really happened.
Devoted mother turned vile murderer, Lori Vallow allegedly loved her faith.
She's popular, she's smart, she comes from a devout Mormon family.
And charmed others with ease.
She was bold enough to get up on stage at a Texas beauty pageant.
Lori does have stage presence. She's very poised. She did everything beautifully.
She moved around often and was married 3 times before meeting Charles Vallow.
Can Charles make Lori happy? Can anyone make this mother of 2 happy?
They soon married, but she became increasingly obsessed with a gravedigger turned writer, Chad Daybell.
Chad wrote about his ability to communicate with people on the other side of the veil and see into the future after having 2 near-death experiences.
He self-published books in line with his own extremist Mormon beliefs. In 2015, he claimed a voice spoke to him in his head, telling him to move to Idaho, where he would later meet Lori and lead them both to utter chaos. By 2018, Lori was in deep. She went to an event hosted by Chad's Doomsday podcast. Despite both of them already being married, they fell in love.
She's beautiful, she's sweet, she's kind, she's generous to a fault.
Chad convinced Lori that she was a supreme being who had lived 21 different lives, and they had been married in many of those previous lifetimes.
Chad and Lori believed they were part of the Church of the Firstborn, and their mission was to rid the world of zombies.
Chad told Lori to fight the 2 main zombies in her life. Tylee Ryan, her 16-year-old daughter from a previous marriage, and 7-year-old JJ Vallow.
Bro, that shit crazy as fuck. She looked like just a clean, wholesome, good woman, you know what I'm saying? Even though her practices and what she believed in was fucked up, I actually don't believe she killed her kids either, but we gonna listen to this shit and see how it go.
Her adopted son.
Lori believed her children had turned into zombies, that JJ was considered a dark spirit, and that a person's true spirit was stuck until the host body is physically killed.
Under Chad's instructions, Lori began to prepare herself for the apocalypse.
They didn't just teach that the second coming was near, they taught that they would be the leaders in a movement leading up to the second coming.
She then disappeared from her family entirely for over 2 months, preparing herself. She returned when her husband Charles filed for a divorce.
Another failed marriage for Lori.
She told him she no longer cared for the kids and threatened to kill him if he got in her way. In the span of the next few months, Charles was shot dead by Lori's brother, claiming self-defense.
My impressions of Alex was that he was a little off.
Chad's wife died mysteriously in her sleep after claiming she'd been attacked on her driveway weeks prior by a stranger. And amidst these deaths, Lori's children vanished without a trace.
The mom is completely silent, which bothers people.
Newly single, Lori and Chad fled to Hawaii, where they were quickly married.
Cops are looking high and low, but they can't find him anywhere. And yet, the wedding goes on.
All while Lori's family were desperately searching for Tylee and JJ.
They're offering a $20,000 reward for your children, and you're over here on the beach?
At this point, they were getting so much press, and a lot of people were getting suspicious, but others still supported Lori.
But I know Lori very well, and I know she would not harm her children or anyone's children.
Later, Lori was incarcerated in Hawaii after all of her suspicious behavior, failing to comply with a court order to produce her children.
When Vallow was arrested in February of 2020, Daybell insisted the kids are safe.
Soon she was extradited back to Idaho with Chad to face investigators.
The couple has maintained their innocence.
In June 2020, the children were found.
Their bodies later found buried on Chad Daybell's Idaho property.
And Chad was arrested.
The couple charged with first-degree murder for her 2 children. Daybell also charged with the murder of his wife.
Many believe the killings were simply for financial gain.
Vallow accused of collecting Social Security benefits for JJ and Tylee for months after they were killed. The pair facing 9 new charges in all, including grand theft and insurance fraud.
Lori and Chad will go to trial January 2023.
Both could face the death penalty if convicted of first-degree murder.
Will you be following this trial? Do you think Lori was truly brainwashed, or did she just want to start a new life?
Man, that's fucked up. She done let this dude. Okay, so she done let this dude talk her into killing her kids. This little weird motherfucker then killed his wife just so they could be together. Why not fucking put them up for adoption if you fucking don't want to be a parent, and just get a simple divorce? Or fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why they had to do what they had to do. That just fucking sick as shit to be that goddamn satanic. That's sick as shit to be that goddamn fucking whatever negative word I can think of or you can think of. That is what this motherfucker right here and this motherfucker Pillsbury Doughboy right here. I would never in my life sacrifice my kids over no dumb shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just stupid. Like, you came out of me. You is a part of me. If a part of me thinking you a certain way, then part of me that's a part of me. Shit, I'd have fucking bred you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, how can you just feel your kids are satanic and let this crazy motherfucker talk you into killing your kids, when in all reality, y'all both some crazy sick motherfuckers, and y'all both got what y'all deserve now. I don't know. I just can't stop thinking about how fucked up people are. How messed up this is. You know what I'm saying? This is messed up on all levels.